If you haven't watched our Sikky manufacturing tour video, what's wrong with you? Anyway, we're here, we're in their facility. They have so many cool cars kicking around, we figured we'd give you a quick tour of those. We started off with something very different. This is not your typical build here. This actually isn't a car that you guys built, it's just in for an alignment, but it looks like it's a kit car GT40.
Yeah, GT40 kit car here. We're doing a corner balance and alignment on it, get it all set up, and he's gonna keep building it, so it's a pretty neat setup.
It's wild, the amount of fabrication in it is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine trying to fit myself in there. I can barely fit in my Celica/Celica, let alone this thing, but it's neat to see it in person. 40 inches tall, Peter, that's why it's called a GT40. 40 inches tall.
I want to know how he's gonna hear himself talk when he's got that motor back there.
Yeah, right on the back of his skull. Yeah.
4 to 5 liter Mustang Coyote motor, right, with a blower?
It takes a special kind of guy to want to drive that, but hey, different strokes for different folks. Who doesn't love a nice E30? And who doesn't love an E30 with a V8 swap in it? This is one of your new development projects?
Yeah, this is kind of a showcase basically with all of our parts. So we've been doing all of our install guides on this chassis. This is actually a customer's car that's also getting our whole turnkey swap build. So we've got a whole bunch of YouTube videos on our channel of all the different LS swap E30 parts we make, as well as a step-by-step installation guide, which we're in the process of making now, and a video series about this whole build. So there's a lot of information about the E30 LS swap on our channel.
Okay.
This is a work in progress.
Oh, the headers look beautiful. It's a tight fit in there though, isn't it? It's gonna be a lot of fun though. I'd like to do me a donut or two in this thing when it's done. Keeping it old school over here with this Integra with a B series, I assume?
Yep.
Not an H series, the B series.
Yeah,
it's getting a full race turbo kit. Apparently the owner wants to make 450, 500 at the wheel.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cross between a drag build and a show car build, so it's super clean.
Yeah.
Trying to keep things, you know, neat and organized, but also make good power. So stock sleeves, but yeah, we should be able to play in the 450, 500 range pretty easily.
Nice, that'll be a lot of fun. And I see he just had a set of Volks arrive to replace these classic 3-spoke Momos. Goodbye, Italy. Hello, Japan. How much would we pay for an S2000 motor that makes good compression like that, Peter?
A premium, that's for sure.
We'd pay premium for sure. This is a pretty cool project. This is a Datsun 510 with an S2000 swap. Apparently they even took a little bit of inspiration from our guy JP with his S2000 swap car. But you guys are doing it in a more sciencey way than JP did. You got out the ferro arm and measure stuff up?
Yeah, it's all kind of mocked up right now, just things in place, but we used S13 rear and front subframes and suspension, and used our ferro arm to basically place the drivetrain perfectly in the chassis, get the pinion angle where we want it, so it's laid out, you know, absolutely perfect. Now we just got to go back and finish all the fab work and get some paint on stuff, but it's a pretty neat project that's about halfway done.
Is this going to be a street car or a drag car? Or?
Yeah, it's not really going to get much track time, but it's going to primarily be like a fun car, and probably see the Cars and Coffee around here somewhere. But
we may be at Sikky where you would expect to see a V8 in an FD, but no, this is a JZ. How many JZs do we have here?
This
one or two?
One.
Oh, this is a 1 JZ, okay. How can you tell the difference, Pete? Tell me.
Valve covers.
Valve cover, okay.
Yeah.
It's obviously got some JDM goodies on here. I see a Greddy timing belt. Apparently it's got some Tomei cams in it.
Yeah, it's got the Tomei valve train upgraded to a Garrett turbo, so it's going to make some power for sure.
Stock block.
Yeah, stock block.
You don't need to touch the block on this if you're only going to make 500 or 600 probably,
yeah,
right?
no, it'll be fine for that kind of power.
Pretty neat. Body is all stock, it looks like.
Yep. Interiors getting redone with some JDM and aftermarket goodies too.
Okay. Some brides in there, or brids, or however you say that word.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that either.
There's a whole bunch more cool stuff over here. I see EGs and S chassis and 370Zs or 350Zs and Nismos. But to me, this is especially interesting. It's a K-swap into something you would never expect. It's a Toyota Celica or Celica?
I'm gonna call it Celica.
Celica, all right. So this is obviously a one-off swap that you guys have done?
Yeah, this is kind of a rarity here, but basically the customer had turbocharged the factory motor, couldn't get the factory motor to hold together. Obviously the K series is tried and true and can hold a substantial amount of power, so we figured out a way to get one of these in here and put a big old nasty turbo on it, and this should last a lot longer
Yeah,
than a
that's the way to
stock
do it.
Celica motor.
I love it. We got to get one of those onto your case-swapped S14 pretty soon, Peter. I think that is a wrap on our Cars of Sikky tour. Let's close the hood and officially bring this one to an end.